What is up, everybody? So in today's video, I want to take you guys inside the shed that Amanda and I built by hand. We did this, okay? We're not carpenters or nothing. We just threw this together. Today, we're going to show you guys how we spray foamed it. Let's get right to it. Come on, guys. Come on. So as you can see, the building is already spray foamed. I've already started putting my walls up and stuff. So don't worry. I'm taking you guys back to the very first day that we spray foamed this building. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how we did it from start to finish, because I have a lot of tips that I want to share with you guys. If you've never spray foamed in your entire life, make sure that you watch this video first, because learn from our mistakes, okay? There are some things here that we did wrong that I want to share with you guys. So as you can see, the walls are already spray foamed. First, let's jump back and show you guys how we got up to this point. And then I got some things I want to share with you. So I know that spray foam is one of those things everybody has an opinion on. Some people love it, some people hate it. Just remember, guys, I'm a DIYer. I'm not a professional. Not everybody has thousands of dollars to pay someone to do it. At the end of the day, this is just a shed. I'm very happy to have insulation on it. Good or bad, leave your comment below. I'd love to hear what you guys think about spray foam. I know a lot of people have been curious about these DIY spray foam kits, but one question that always seems to come up is, how much can you actually get out of one can? Well, today we're going to find out. I'm going to show you exactly how I prep everything. I'm going to show you how well it sticks to the wood and metal. What happens if you overspray? How easy is it to clean up? I'm even going to leave parts of the footage in real time so you can actually see how far each can goes. By the end of the video, you'll have a pretty good idea of whether it's a project that you can tackle yourself. If you decide it's something you want to try, I'll leave 2 links down in the description. One link is the starter kit. It comes with 12 cans, the spray gun, everything you need to get started. The other link is just the 12-pack of cans. So once you already have the spray gun, you just need the refill of cans. All right, guys, we are inside the building right now. The very first thing that you want to do is prep the building. So that means make sure there's no dust or anything on the walls. Go ahead and sweep the building, and then you want to prepare the surfaces. Get some tarps out. Anything that you don't want to get full of spray foam, cover it up, because this stuff is really sticky. So setting up the spray foam is actually pretty simple. So we have a blue tip here. The blue tip is for the walls. The black tip is for the ceilings. So we're putting on our blue tip here. We're going to go ahead, we're going to shake our can up really well. That's the main thing. You want to make sure you shake this can up really, really good. After you shake the can really, really well, you just screw it into the top of the gun and you're ready to spray. Now we're going to go over how to adjust the spray pattern, how to clean the gun and everything here in just a moment. First, let's go ahead and see exactly how much coverage we can get with one can, because I know a lot of you guys asked that question. Now that area that I just spray foamed, that is 8 foot tall and they're spaced 16 on center. So we got about 2.5 cavities and it is about 1 inch thick. So it's not too thick. You have to go back over it with another coat after it dries if you want to get 2 inches. Now, don't worry about all the overspray I have on the studs here. I actually found a really simple way to scrape the studs, which I will show you later on. It's really simple. It took me about a half an hour to scrape the walls and the ceiling when I was all done. It's pretty cool that the kit came with a jumpsuit, but just know it is extremely hot. Like, I am sweating so bad. So I'm going to jump in here real quick and give you guys an update. I went ahead and I kept spray foaming. So I have learned that it's going on about a ½ inch thick. It's not as thick as I would like to have gone on. I think I need to slow down a little bit. This is my first time ever spray foaming, so that's my recommendations to you guys. Just slow down a little bit. Maybe one can will only do like 1.5 cavities. So I'm definitely going to have to go back and do a second coat. I think I'm going to try to slow down a little bit on that second coat. So the first coat's done. You can easily scrape that when we're all done with, all your coats. And that way you can put the wallboard up or whatever you want to do. You can really make it look nice. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make this look really nice. I'm certainly glad I covered all the outlets up. We taped everything up. I mean, look how much foam would have been on there. But anyways, I'm going to get suited back up and get back to it. So we're going to go over real quick how to set the gun up. So you get your can of foam spray. Make sure you shake it up really well. When you open your can up, there's 2 tips that are inside the cap. Okay? You have a blue tip, which is for the walls, and then you have a black tip, which is for the ceilings. The tips just simply click on. So let's click on the blue tip. They just push on there, just like that. They click right in, and you can turn it if you want to do a vertical spray or a horizontal spray. You control it. You just turn it. Okay? And then the gun on the back here, this controls your fan. So if you need to adjust it, you can get a smaller fan, you can get a larger fan. You just adjust it right here. Okay. Like I said, you shake the can up, pop the top, little plastic piece. Now you're ready to screw it on. So it simply just screws on. Okay, I'm not actually going to do it right now but anyways, you would screw it on there. Let's do it a little bit. So you screw it on there, you would start spraying. You do your spraying. The directions say that after every can, you want to take it off, change the tip out, pull the tip off, and it comes with a can of cleaner. So this is cleaner here. Same thing, you shake it up, and you pop the top, and you would just screw that on there, and just spray it for a second. Make sure the tip's off. You spray it for, a couple seconds, and it cleans the gun out. And that way you're ready for the next can. Now I found out that after about every 3 or 4 cans, that's when I clean it out. The tip, I usually get about 3 or 4 cans out of it. The biggest thing is you got to stay moving. If you're staying moving, it doesn't have time to, start setting up inside the gun. If you're stopping at all, make sure you clean everything. Change out the tip, clean everything, or you will regret it. This stuff's really hard to clean off. Now it's time for that second coat. All right, so Amanda is getting ready to go, y'all. She is putting on her coveralls. That's a hot suit. Look at me. I just got out of that. I mean, look at this. Like, I am drenched in sweat. That suit is so hot. But look at my clothes. I'm clean. It does keep you clean. I didn't have gloves on that time because I took the gloves off, and it only comes with 2 pairs of gloves, so I figured I'd save them for Amanda. As you can see, the walls actually turned out pretty good. That's the second coat on. I went really thick on the second coat. I mean, it's still drying. Not tacky anymore. Now it says between coats, you should mist the walls a little bit and it helps it stick better. But I just wanted to try it out without misting it, and it stuck the same. So, I mean, if you're having trouble with it sticking, try to mist it. But in our situation, everything's sticking really good. This stuff is working pretty good. Like, I'm very impressed with it. So as far as the walls, this product worked absolutely amazing. Now I'm going to talk about the roof a little bit. Okay, the roof is a whole nother story. As you can see, I tried to do this area over here, and I was having a really hard time because it's falling down as fast as I could put it up there. So I'm going to have Amanda have a crack at this. She's going to get up on the ladder. She's going to do the roof. It definitely takes some practice to get the ceiling correct. Are you ready? Amanda's never spray foamed in her entire life, and I'm giving her the hard part. She's got the ceiling. And that's only because I can't get up on a ladder. That's a whole nother story, though. But, anyways.
I feel disgusting.
I'm hurting. What is it?
I feel disgusting.
Already? You're sweating?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get going then. Are you ready? I'm going to feed you cans, and you start spraying. There we go. Yeah, it's up to you. There's no right or wrong way. I don't care. As long as it gets on there. So I'm leaving this totally up to you, okay? So once you start going, you'll figure out what works, okay? Just like me, it's a learning curve. Once you learn how to do it, like I'm some professional or something. But once you get the hang, you get your own routine, you know? You're ready to go. So the gun's already adjusted pretty good. Just adjust your tip, pull the trigger, and have fun, okay? Oh, I got her the wrong tip on there. Hold on, I put the wrong tip on. You're supposed to have a black tip for the ceiling. Oh, you need a mask. Where's your mask at? Hold on, I gotta stop her. All right, here she goes. Can number 2. If I didn't mention it before, definitely make sure you're wearing a respirator when you're doing this. It does not come with one. It comes with some paper mask. So you definitely have to get on Amazon and get a respirator. They're only like 20 bucks. Protect your lungs.
That's why it has it for the roof. I see it now.
So what do y'all think? How we do here? So we're not done yet. I do have a couple things I want to share with you guys, especially about the roof here. So I'm going to fast forward to about 3 months into the future. Okay, we're going to go through a hot Florida summer. And I'm going to let you guys know how this spray foam is holding up. What would I do differently? What did I think we did wrong? So let's go ahead and fast forward. So now we're jumping into the future. We are 3 months into a hot Florida summer. How is this performing? You know, like I said, what would I do differently? What did we do wrong? Overall, the spray foam does keep the building cooler in the summertime. I put temperature gun on the walls. My walls without the AC on stay about 80 degrees. Now that seems hot, but you guys, it's 90 degrees outside here in Florida. So if they stay 80, that's 10 degrees cooler. As far as scraping the walls, because remember I told you guys I had a really easy way that I scraped them. I took a flathead shovel. Okay, check out this little clip here. As you can see, I'm going with a flathead shovel, and I just turn the shovel around and I'm just scraping, scrape, scrape, scrape. And it took me about 30 minutes to do all the walls and the ceiling. It wasn't hard. And then we had the tarps down the floor. We just cleaned it all up. So the walls, I will say, this is an example of what it probably should look like. Okay, all the way out, nice and thick. This one's all right, I guess. It kind of has a dip right here. This one, same thing, dip on the corner. I said if you look at it from the corner, it looks like, wow, you're missing a lot. But over here, it bellies out. I don't know if the camera picks it up. Like it bellies out right there in the middle. But then the sides kind of emptied out. Because I know a lot of you guys look at it, you're like, man, there's barely nothing on there. Look at the studs. But you got to remember, mine's bellied out in the middle. I think it's because I was trying not to get on the studs. I was trying to, you know, I was spraying like this where this was barely getting hit with anything. I was trying not to make a big mess, but knowing what I know now, you can easily scrape the studs. So don't worry about that. Just cover it and then scrape the studs when you're done. This one didn't turn out good at all. That's actually a pretty bad one. I should have went back and did another coat on that one. That one's no good. And as you can see, I've already started covering it up. This all was actually pretty good. Okay, this part over here, a little bit. When I put that temperature gun on the ceiling, some spots I'm hitting about 102 degrees. And then I think it's because the ceiling is very thin. There's only one coat on the ceiling and it's super, super thin. We definitely got to do something different with the ceiling before I close it up.
I did this job, the roof part, with the kindness of my heart because Dan had like this really weird neck procedure thing, and he can't have his neck, like his head facing up. This was like really hurting his spine and the neck, all this area. So I was trying to get this done fast just to get it over with.
Well, you certainly, your work really showed. No. You didn't do anything wrong. You did better than I could have done. Like,
I
for
tried,
real.
though.
The ceiling is hard. Like, I don't care who you are. If you've never spray foamed, take your time on the ceiling, okay? It's going to be tedious because it's falling down on you.
Yeah.
You're making a big mess. The ceiling takes practice. It really does. If we would have took our time and went back over it maybe with another coat or two, I think we would have it. Some areas are better than others. But some areas are really thin where I can still kind of see metal a little bit. Another big factor that I have, we have a roll-up door. This is a metal roll-up door. I put the temperature gun on the door and it's about 130 degrees when the sun is out baking it. I mean, you could cook an egg on it if it was laying flat. That roll-up door is just a big heat source. I got to do something different with that roll-up door. I was so excited to get it because, man, who wouldn't want a big roll-up door on their shop? But I don't think you can insulate it. I don't think there's a way to insulate an old school roll-up door like that. If there is, drop a comment below and let me know what I could do. So the spray foam itself, I don't think is the problem. Some people just don't like spray foam and they will just ridicule it all the way. Some people love it, some people hate it. Like I said, spray foam is one of those topics. A lot of it's because once you spray foam, like if you have to have an electricity repair or something, it's harder to come in the walls because, well, you can see the wires. I mean, look at it. You see the wires get buried underneath the foam and stuff. So make sure you think about all that stuff before you do it. But for a shed or something, I mean, who cares about a shed, you know? I'm just happy. Most sheds don't even have spray foam or any installation. Like, this is pretty cool. Not only does it stiffen up the structure, like it really makes this building strong, it also is soundproofing. I can come out here and jam out. I listen to my music, you know, using the saws and stuff, and you know, I'm soundproofed in here. Not like it matters where I live. You know, we live out in the middle of nowhere, but if you lived like in a city or something, you know, it's a good soundproofing. Since I already have stuff moved in here, I am not going to respray from the ceiling. I am going to go out, I'm going to get fiberglass insulation for the top before I put my OSB on. And that way I don't make a mess on all my stuff. I couldn't wait any longer. I had to have my tool shed. It's been 2 years, guys, with all my stuff in storage. So I've been going crazy. So I come out here every night, and this is like my little hangout. You know, I come out here, I put the radio on, and I just start tinkering, and I'm still setting everything up the way that I want it. I still have to get more OSB, but this is the area that I started with, so that way I had a work area. I still got to do the ceiling. You guys are thinking the lights and the fans. Why would I hang all that up right now? It's a couple little screws to take it down. So when I'm ready to do the ceiling, I just pull that stuff down, and, you know, I need the lights in here for now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
see.
Do I wish it was done completely? Of course, you know. But everything, it costs money. It takes time. All these sheets of OSB, I can't say OSB is expensive. It's like $10 a sheet or something. But the point is,
yeah, we need a lot of it, though, because
yeah,
it's a big shed,
it does
guys.
take time and money. This shed, the total cost of this shed, I'm over $5,000 invested in this shed. You know, once I get everything the way I really want it, the air conditioning is going to work really good in here. It'll be a nice little area. I hope that this video helped you guys out. If you're thinking about doing spray foam, just remember to do your own research. Is it the right product for you guys? I don't know. It's the right product for us. We really liked it. It did really good on the walls. The ceiling was a user error.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
If we would have took our time on the ceiling, I'm sure it would have turned out a lot more better. Bestus.
A lot more better.
A little more better. But like I said, we're going to actually go ahead. We're going to put fiberglass insulation on the ceiling here eventually. And that's just what I'm going to do with it. The walls, spray foam works amazing. The soundproofing's really good on it.
Mm-hmm. I've gone out here a couple times because his code is, I'm going to go to the shop and organize it. So he'll be out here for about 2 hours or so. I'll check on him just to see if, whatever happens. I don't really hear hardly anything. And I'm telling you, this man will blast his DeWalt radio to a high.
I'm having a concert out here, okay? I'm back in my old school days. I'm out here blasting music, just chilling out, organizing. That's what I do out here. But just to get away from the family, a man's got to get away. I will leave the links in the description if you guys want to go check out the spray foam that I used. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Bye. Boom, 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 boom. Here, hold this. Let me put my radio on. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
Door.